Sanctuary of Asclepios, god of medicine. I'd rather trust a physician than a god to heal me.
Αναβιβάσαντο το δάνεισμα επί δεύτερον και ενημέρωση.
They'll be watching for me. I need to be careful. Here, friend. Anything a mercenary can do for you?
The followers are wasting food, Mistios. This can't go on.
Wasting food? What do you mean?
They burn food offerings to Ares, while people like me go starving. They must have piles of food in their camp.
So you want me to give you some drachmi?
By Zeus, you'd do that for me?
All right, here it is. Anything I can do for you today, friend?
Eagle Bearer, I know what you did for my Emilko. How you stopped that traitorous Eator from killing him.
The fight between him and your husband wasn't something I wanted to get involved with.
Well, I wholeheartedly thank you. I only wish our mercenary troubles were over.
Mercenary troubles?
I was really hoping the trouble with Eator would teach my Emilko a lesson. But since returning home, he's gotten into trouble with yet another mercenary.
And you want me to send him to the ferryman?
That's exactly it. The mercenary must die.
All right, I'll do it.
You truly are sent by the gods.
Here. Let's go. Be careful. High security here.
Back up, Mistios! Close!
Spevde!
Ella. Come on, come on.
Watch out! Slow down! You won't get away! Everyone, turn! You have no... You're going to die here, coward! Honor! All that fighting! Rip your heart out!
You ride! Come on. Ella. Come on. Nestor and Politevkis. A legendary face-off.
Dirty coward! Such a little... Come closer. Let's get this over with. I drink to your death tonight.
Now, I feel.
Don't think you'll ever make a neck. Show me what you've got, or is that it?
You again. Have you killed him?
Your man is dead.
I'm glad I put my faith in you, Mistios. Please, take this.
I could use someone with your skill.
I'm grateful for all you've done, truly. But I like...
Too bad.
Αληθώς γεστέ ο άνδρες, ο κράτιστη και κάλιστη όντινον εόρακα. Ορώ ημάς ως περ τους εμούς
Off we go now. King of Beasts. Move. They won't ask any questions. Best keep out of sight. Got to be careful not to get spotted. Need something?
I was brought here from far away to...
You don't sound happy.
These gods are not my gods. I don't want to tend to their impious shrine, but if I rebel, the followers will punish me.
Let me guess. You want me to kill them all?
Yes, all the followers must die.
All right, I'm in.
By Zeus, thank you.
You can leave everything to me.
I saw something.
You're finished! Now, my payment. Let's go.
You're back. Have you killed them?
I took care of them. Every last one.
It's not much, but please, take this as thanks.
You're strong, capable, and obviously resourceful. I could use someone like you on my crew. What do you say?
When do we set out?
Πετώ το βίο.
Blessed be the god that sent you here. I'd have been eaten alive if it weren't for you.
I don't think they'd eat you.
But they would have certainly killed me. So thank you.
My life-saving services aren't free.
Of course.
Pericles sent me. He was worried about you. You often get tied up and surrounded by snakes?
How can you joke about this? Thugs broke into my home, dragged me here, tied me up and surrounded me with these hideous creatures. They must be stopped.
The snakes?
The thugs!
Why would anyone do this?
Politicians are easy targets in these troubled times. When they tied me up, they said I was a snake. That I should die by my own...
Did you recognize the people who did this?
Pericles asked me to go down to the fishing district and talk with the poor and sick, to give them hope. That's how I recognized their voices.
Oh, yes?
They threw rotten food and yelled insults at me. These thugs disguised their faces, but their voices and the stench of fish were unmistakable.
Where should I look?
I couldn't see their faces, but I recognized their voices from one of the districts I visited. They're regulars at Cleon's rallies. They live in the flooded part of the city.
I'll track them down, Metiojos. Don't worry.
Tensions are high right now. At this rate, we'll tear each other apart within the city before the Spartans can...
Πόλεμος απαξιεί τα εμπορεύματα εκ του ευξήνου πόντου.
Δύο η Χαλκιδόνος αίσθητη.
Πολλό ό,τι δύναμε ονείς.
Part of Athens I doubt Pericles is proud to talk about. Snakes. Like the ones that were meant to kill Metiochos. Snake bites. And someone hid the body. Though I have a feeling this death was an accident. It looks like the thugs who attacked Metiochos weren't the masterminds behind this plot. This must be the house of Metiochos' attackers. But the letter proves they're just tools in someone else's plan. Whose?
What the fuck are you doing sniffing around my house?
You attacked Metiochos. I found the snakes, the letter from your friend, and a body. All here.
Boraktis. We all knew the risks. Change don't happen without a bit of blood being spilled.
Why kill Metiochos with snakes?
We're prisoners in our own city. Because of Pericles and his crooked friends. The snake dealer told us it's time to send a message. Time they suffered.
You can't take the law into your own hands. Now I need to decide what to do with you.
Cleon says it's time we took the city back from the elite. Time to fight. Don't matter what you do to us. There will be others who follow our lead.
I know someone gave you those snakes. They used you to do their dirty work. I want to know who.
He's a real hero of Athens. No puppet of Pericles is going to stop him.
Tell me what I want to know, or I'll cut you down right now. Your cause will be forgotten, and so will you.
All right. He's got a camp just outside the walls. Sells his snakes from there.
It's not too late to make a difference, but we have to work together.
Maybe you're right. You didn't have to show us mercy. But where do we start?
Start here. This district is your home. Ignore the politicians and concentrate on where you can make change.
Thank you. We will try.
I need to rid Athens of this snake seller. I need to rid Athens of this snake seller.
You'll feel the sting of my venom.
I will tear you limb from limb!
I'll end you, mis Dios.
You're simply delaying this!
rid Athens of this snake seller.
Have only the finest goods. I'll see you later. Good day. Done. Goodbye, then.
Yeah!
Αχριτέλους παραμενώ.
Ό,τι ούνε επιθυμείτε, Ο άνδρες και οι γυναίκες.
You are going to kill someone!
Αναζητήσατε εσύ των Νηλαίων, Έχω μεν κατά μονοπόλιο. Πού καλή φίλη τα ορόντα. Δεν μπορώ τα φωτογραφία. Best stay out of sight.
Don't go anywhere!
You'll feel the sting of my venom. I'll end you, monsieur. You can't stop me.
His death should keep friends of Pericles safe.
Μήνυς προκάλεσα τις θεείς.
Πόλεμος απαξί τα εμπορεύματα εκ του
ευξήνου πόντου. Είναι καπνιστή πίεση οι εντόπιοι.
Looks like your situation's improved since we last met.
The danger has passed for now. But while those monsters are out there...
A group of fish...
What did you do with...
I showed them the error of their ways.
I'm glad no blood was shed.
I made it very clear that doing anything...
Well, that must have been a terrifying experience for them. Thank you for your help, Misthios.
That's everything Pericles wanted. Time to return to him and find out what these Athenians know about my mother.
Hey! Πάψον τούτου! Βοήθησα! Πού πεσάει!
Anything you need help with today?
My brother takes credit for all my writing. He makes me send it to him. Everyone praises him for...
Siblings can be...
I could send him something bad to read. Then everyone would laugh at him. But is that enough? I can't take this, Misthios. He's been doing this for years. I won't let it...
I'm supposed to deliver it?
Exactly. It must arrive with...
I'll take care of it.
By Apollo.
We're done here.
Θαλάσσης πόλεμος απαξίει τα εμπορεύματα του ευξήνου πόντου. Νίνε καπνιστή ηχθείς εσύ εντόπι, ουχή οι άριστοι χαλδίτεστεν.
Writer told me you...
Probably just a bird, but I'll check.
Away we go!
Oh, anthrope!
Έλα.
Ο της θαλάσσης πόλεμος απαξιεί τα εμπορεύματα.
Cassandra, it's you!
Phoebe!
You promised we'd see each other again.
I also said stay out.
Which I have. Okay. Oh.
How did you even...
Well, I did make some drachmi working for Mark.
So you paid someone to bring you to us?
Not exactly.
Phoebe...
I needed a drachmi for when I arrived. I couldn't use it all to leave, and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I
just can't believe you made...
I don't remember much of Athens from when I was a baby. But every once in a while, something...
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much...
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So you somehow...
No, for Aspasia.
I don't understand why...
It's just what you do here. I felt weird at first, but you forget about it pretty...
And my weapons?
Don't worry. I'll take care of them. We don't want to scare...
Well... How is it you're working?
Well, I did get into a little bit of trouble after I got to Athens. I may have been a leader of a small group of orphans that tried to cheat.
And you convinced her to hide?
No. She asked me on...
That was lucky. I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't! Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry.
I'll get changed. Promise you'll take care of my things?
Yep. Leave your weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
At least give them a welcome first. Fine. Pericles welcomes you to his symposium.
I feel uncomfortable in this.
Now you look like everyone else.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is. If you want them to take you seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in.
Here, Cassandra. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made her grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotus! Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate...
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different.
Do you really think these people will help me?
They will if you get them to trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the occasion. Appearing trustworthy is the most important part of being trusted, after all. Now then, come, let me introduce you to everyone. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of the... Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle. As
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
I've heard of Sophocles. In my line of work, it pays to know who the richest and most famous men are.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies.
You should drink more.
Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures...
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to...
Vile Socrates, always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good, and so, tell me, what does a Misthios...
This party could be fun. Alcibiades drinks like a Spartan. Maybe he fights like one too.
If I could suggest anything, please don't start a fight, or end one.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere, and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your brother said.
Agreed. Pericles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something of...
Me too.
I suppose you've come in here to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
I've seen lots of fights. That wasn't one.
I really made a fool of myself this time, didn't I? I'm Sophocles, though I'm sure...
I am looking for information that'll help me find someone. A Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much. You could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous, xanthodontus exophthalmic Morosov. But he
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
So we get him drunk and he talks. He sounds more Argive than Athenian.
Impressive foreigner. Euripides?
All right. If nothing else, this party could use the help.
You'll need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
How do you know Pericles?
I believe you mean to ask me, how does Pericles know you? I'm the greatest dramatist in the land, mentor to Euripides, lover of Asclepios, father of theater, and so on, and so on.
I'm sure it's a real honor to have you hiding in his kitchen. You're awfully worked up over Euripides. You sure you're just friends?
I'm never just anything, foreigner. Though I confess, Euripides and I hold a bond deeper than brotherhood. Why he slams it with that banal young plaything, Aristophanes, I will never know.
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
Save for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished guests in here. Can I help you with something?
I'm here for your sweet wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
A new face in Pericles' abode! Ha! That in itself is a remarkable thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Cleon. I call it the...
Did you just call me it?
It speaks, and so feisty too. Sometimes I wonder if I'm doomed to be the only young and beautiful thing here. So, what do they call you?
Cassandra.
I wouldn't peg you as a Cassandra, but never mind. I'm Aristophanes. Oh, go on. Introduce your...
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you ever...
When I need to relax, I start a fight. For you, though...
Quickly! Bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head...
I'm only here because I'm searching for something.
And yet it gave us the distinct impression it was here to fill our wine. Let's focus on...
You and Aristophanes could both use a drink. Let's play a game.
A competition?
Ah, wonderful idea. Euripides seems quiet, but he never turns down a challenge.
Well, if you brought us some wine, I wouldn't be opposed to showing this young one how we Argives drink.
Let's conjure Dionysos, shall we?
This is pure swill.
Amateur. In my day, this would be considered nectar of the gods. Another round!
Ready for more?
Yeah, I can hardly stomach this pig's piss.
I could outdrink both of you with one hand. Let's have some more!
You ready for another?
This wine is terrible.
You, I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Euripides, writer.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she'd...
Oh, then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt he'd have...
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
Ούπεπι Θεού δεν είναι ουδαμός. Λιθοκόπο είδω το πεδίο, τα ημάτια διερριγμένα, το σώμα με λένε των έι και ως προσβληθέν υπογαλών, χερόνεστη αντε ούκ ερηγμένων. Με ακούεις, με λέγω σε εξηγορωσάτης, η αγορά πριφαλών.
Someone's being hurt. Open this door or I'll kick it in!
Don't mind her. She likes to watch. Look at you. Such authority. Such aggression. I can see why Pericles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door Wide. Wide open for you.
I only came to this symposium to find someone.
Sounds like we can help each other then, doesn't it? You fetch us a bit of oil, I help you find who you're looking for. Maybe they're in here.
She's not in there.
I think I'll check all the same.
After your display earlier, it's probably safer I get the oil.
Obedient, too. I knew I liked you. Don't take too long. If you don't get the oil soon, all our fun will end. Just can't stay away, can you? Did you bring the oil?
When you walked in, you seemed like you and Socrates were...
How I wish you were right. One day we will have that man in here with...
You've grown up in Pericles' home, and yet you're so...
No one is like Pericles. And he's only slightly more serious than usual. Which is why tonight is a fine time to celebrate what...
I might be.
If you come back with a jar of oil, I promise to show you...
You just got here. You can't leave already.
Just can't stay away.
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget.
Time for some fun. You'll have to help me strip off these uncomfortable...
Gladly. If you like, we can feed them to the god.
There's another goat? Now, it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking...
All business right until the end.
Focus. I'm looking...
Fled Sparta. No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what the smartest and most resourceful women...
Theatera? I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth, but I assumed it was the same as any other.
Oh, no. These women are unlike any other you'll meet. A force.
Ali! Come back inside!
Ooh, the celebrate. When you reach Corinth, find Anthusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her.
Anthusa in Corinth. It's not much, but it's a...
How's Euripides? Drunk.
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you coming out.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with at least my dignity intact. Or what's left of it. If you see Pericles, tell him I said thank you for another...
Ah, if it isn't the one who agrees that knowledge is most important.
I think we agreed our use of that knowledge couldn't...
Ah, you remember. Perhaps our conversation...
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
You have been arguing a single point all night and no one has a black eye? You have my...
We're discussing the nature of rulers. Where better to do so than here? I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient, and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
I've seen enough of the world to know that there are no...
Is a Spartan general who brings order to his troops, thereby saving his own life, self-serving?
Ruling a city and fighting in battle are different...
By practicing the art of war, doesn't the general guarantee some of his troops a ferry?
You just said a general isn't self-serving when he brings order to his troops. Then you said he is self-serving because retreating would save the lives of his men? What are you trying to say?
I never tried to say anything.
But you just said those things.
I said the words, but I didn't say anything at all. I only attempted to gain your view on the matter.
You're wasting your time. Aspasia.
I couldn't help but notice your talent for debate. Well done.
Socrates is an interesting character.
Ah, Phoebe. To the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Cassandra can help. Everyone listens when she talks.
That'll be fine. Run along, Cassandra. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is...
Your spies have been watching me. I knew you people couldn't be trusted.
We do what we must to survive, and there's no shame in that. It's how you got here.
These may be the nicest clothes I've ever worn, but I feel...
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it this...
I'm searching for a woman who fled Sparta with her child years ago. I was hoping you might help.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards.
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find... Now do me a favor and get Pericles to come down here and greet his guests.
Αλόκοτο ταμάλ. Και συνάντηση του δακτύλους του επιτοπόλου του
Cassandra!
I didn't send for you. No matter how you've dressed for my party, Phoebe shouldn't have let you in.
Aspasia told me to come find you. She wants...
She says I don't interact with our guests enough. But technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
Phidias was awaiting trial, but you had me get him out of Athens. I figured you, of all people, would want to follow the law.
Phidias is a very dear friend. I didn't want to risk him being found guilty. And, of course, there were others.
So you knew?
I know he's delusional, but one day when you have a friend you'd do anything for, you'll...
I don't understand why you had Anaxagoras ostracized. Socrates said he was your friend.
I won't risk the lives of those close to me if there's something I can do about it.
So you did this to protect him?
Anaxagoras understood my fears. 10 years may be a long time, but at least he'll be safe.
Why send Metiochos to the fishing district if it's dangerous?
I would never have sent him into danger willingly.
It seems you have many loyal friends.
My people are important.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day.
The Spartans aren't your real concern, Pericles. The cult is coming.
Listen to her, Pericles. The Spartans are immediate.
I'm related to one of the cult members.
And I believe him when he...
Sound counsel to consider. I'll be sure to let...
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me.
Time will tell.
You look tired.
Only of conversation. I think that's the most talking I've ever done.
See? You didn't need the weapon after all. Are you leaving?
I've had enough Athenian hospitality.
You get used to it. What are you going to do now?
There is a woman in Corinth I'd like to talk.
I've heard about that place from Alcibiades. He says you don't go there.
Alcibiades says a lot of things.
He sure does. Before you go, I heard something from Aspasia. About...
What is it?
She said there was some sort of plague. You don't think...
Don't think like that. Whatever happened on Kefalonia isn't our fault. I'll go myself and find out if this plague even happened, okay?
Okay. I knew I could count on you.
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission.
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
Bye, Cassandra!
Beast Slayer! I'm glad to see you, Daphne. I didn't think you would be. The path I set you on is fraught with danger. You could have been killed. No danger could have kept me from seeing you again. Maybe you're getting ahead of yourself. The Nemean lion's pelt. Magnificent. As is its hunter. Strength is powerless in the face of beauty. Even Heracles fell to its sway. You slay me as easily with your words as your weapons do these beasts. You haven't seen anything yet. Beast Slayer. I'll return when I have more pelt.
Ah, I could hear your footsteps.
You'll be glad to know I've been to the statue of Athena.
Ah, if only I could have been there.
If Athens is a city of statues, then Athena is...
Yes, not just standing tall to protect Athens, but to serve as a
Your turn to tell me something.
The man who rose up to kill the tyrant Xerxes was named Darius. He was of a new creed of killers, unlike any Persia had known.
A killer of kings? Hired to kill a simple blind man? Why?
I have your interest, do I? Tell another tale, and I will too.
I'll be back with stories.
As soon as you've seen one location.
Spotted here. Ah, Sisyphus. You should have left Thanatos to it.
Something's not right over there.
So this is where Jason left the Arvo. Biathi said the Etera here could help me.
Are you Anthusa?
Me? Anthusa? I could be anyone for you, Lamb. I charge less than the Etera. But do I ever know my way around a haybed?
So her name means something to you?
Anthusa? She's been around forever, but I never met her. I know the Etera all work as one, on equal footing. But Anthusa's special. She talks, they listen.
I haven't met any Etera yet.
Don't believe all you hear. They sell what a lot of us sell in Corinth. But for them, it's not just about the flesh. They're merchants.
Sounds like a good trade to work in. You don't want to be an Etera?
Not in my prime anymore, am I, Miss Dios? By the time I study what they did, I'll be serving clients on my deathbed.
If the Etera aren't here, where are they?
Their swords are too high and mighty to be down here in the dirt with us. You want them, you'll find them up on the hill. The Acrocorinth. By the temple, keeping Aphrodite's worshippers satisfied.
I should look around for Anthusa's whereabouts. I should try to stay out of sight.
This looks like the place.
Temple on top of the Acrocorinth. That's what I'm looking for. People come here to worship Aphrodite, but the view is the real beauty. A note. Written by Themistocles. Who knew the great general was also a poet? Who do they think they are? I need to stop them.
Impossible! You don't have a chance!
Behind you, Mistios!
Here comes some more! You are mine! Oh! Go!
Who were they? And why were they looking for the Etera?